Hey everybody, it's me, Lady Ferris. I am back again with another rap reaction. And I'm not over my avatar phase yet. I don't think I'm going to be over my avatar phase. I didn't catch this when I was a kid. I caught it just as I'm an adult and embarrassingly so. Because this was actually playing on Nickelodeon when I was like maybe a teenager. I was a dumb teenager. When you told me to watch something, I highly was like, no. It was worse. Like I was less likely to watch it. I'm still kind of like that, but not as bad. Don't tell my husband. Yeah. Y'all. Before I start this video, I wanted to let you know that I did try to fix the sound issue. So if it did get better, please let me know in the comment section below, you guys. If there's something wrong with it, or you find something bizarre or whatever, let me know what's going on with the sound. I really want to make sure that this is going well. I had to reconfigure everything because I don't know why, but the thing that records me, basically OBS, it did. I started the computer one day. I don't touch anything. Once it's set, it's set. I don't touch it, right? Well, as it turns out, I think I turned it on one day and it just fucking restarted everything. So the video was like this loud, maybe a hair's breadth away loud, and then I was super loud. So, and I'm already loud by nature, so I'm sorry for breaking y'all's ears. That was not my intention, I promise y'all. Okay, so anyway, just let me know in the comment section below. Okay, all done. This is a Zuko song, and it's called No Way Out, and it is Divide Music featuring ChewieCatt. I told you, I'm not over my avatar phase. I'm reading fan fiction, y'all. Avatar fan fiction. I would have written it had I caught this a lot earlier, but I'm over my fan fiction writing phase. Unless you want me to write your fan fiction stuff, let me know. I'm actually pretty good. Oh, look at me. Anyway, yeah. So, I have not heard a Zuko song from Divide Music, and I really want to hear ChewieCatt. So, Zuko is my bae. He will always be my bae. I don't care how generic it is to love Zuko. I fucking love the shit out of Zuko. Cool. We've established that several fucking times throughout the many Avatar videos I've reacted to. This originally was going to be put up, but then once I figured the video was, you know, I was like, okay, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna have to fix it. Anyway, so it's a little late. It's like about a week late, so it's okay. I have whatever. I'll figure out what I can do. Anyway, let's start the video. Okay. I will be talking over the video and pausing, but don't worry. The link to the original video is in the description box, along with Divide Music's YouTube channel. And you guys can check them out, and you guys can check out the song on your own, so you guys can listen to your heart's content. Cool. All right, let's start this. You know, I said this before. I love Divide Music's little logo. I don't know where they got it from. It's such a cool logo. Okay, cool. All right, I'm done doing that. Start again. This was one of my favorite parts of the show. That was so cool. I love seeing Zuko fight. He's so well versed in his arts. Both the firebending and the... Yeah. in the hand-to-hand combat. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, divide. So I'm about to get the fucking feels. I may cry. Fuck! Why do I do this to myself? Divide. Okay, first of all, you didn't need to come this hard. No. You just like literally punched me right in the fucking face. My feels are like, no. I'm feeling it here, you guys. First of all, I love the music. The music is so like, it reminds me of of the kind of like kind of rock music, but it kind of like less hardcore than I would say just slightly, not by much either. Kind of reminds me a little less of God, who was my favorite? God, I'm like running a blank. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, cool. So there's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna say at the end. Stay till the end, because I'm gonna say a lot of things. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's start. I'm starting to sound like Jake Peralta. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I always make stupid jokes when I'm trying not to cry. Always on edge, I don't know why you take me as I am. Always on fire on the inside, please help me make amends. Nobody sees me like you do, please help me to survive. The only one that was so cool. So I did not expect that, ChewieCatt. I love it. I love it so much. Dude, that voice. What? Okay. So I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but ChewieCatt is a singer and a video editor, because the videos that are edited by I don't know if it's the same person, but by ChewieCatt basically is like fucking epic as shit. So on top of that, he sings. Please let me know if this is an actual fucking thing, because I think I may have found one of my favorite singers out there. You need to do this more often. Okay, cool. It's oh my god, I don't know if you guys saw, like my eyes bugged out of my face. Like I did not expect that. Thank you so much, ChewieCatt. Okay, cool. Okay. Don't cry, bitch. Jesus, this chorus. Oh, that was General Zhao, whatever. He was unimportant. He was a bitch ass anyway. Whatever. Oh, fucking Azula. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was so beautiful. Damn, Divide. Why? 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 Okay. So there are several things I want to say. First of all, I don't know if you there's two things that I wanted to point out. One thing was actually that was pointed out to me in Tumblr, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there was a section in which Aang fought, Zuko while when he was taken hostage or captive. Um, and he used his pole to basically create air to blow out or disintegrate Zuko's fire. And there was at a time when he was fighting General Zhao, whatever the fuck his fucking stupid face name is. And he used, instead of using, obviously he had no pole, he had his own body, and they were in the middle of an Agni Kai. So he used his body to create the same, I guess, reaction. So he used his legs. Instead of a pole, he used his own legs to create the same air to kind of blow out, General Zhao's fire attack. And this boy he's smart. He fights, but he also learns from his opponents. So it wasn't like, Uncle Iroh taught him to learn from his opponents or to learn from other, benders. I think he kind of had an idea that if it was an advantage to that person, he would take it upon himself to do so. So that was actually pointed out on Tumblr. A thing I've noticed on my own as I was watching the show. I'm watching it again. This is the second time I'm watching it. And the thing is that while he's fighting Azula, while they're in the, I think, it started while they were in the jail, right? As he's trying to escape with Sokka and and Sokka's father and Suki and them. Well, I start to realize that he kind of gains more control over his fighting skills. He doesn't just erratically do fire bending for the sake of it. It's like now he's way more focused, and it starts there. It's much more solidified at when he's fighting Azula during doing the air balloon, the thing, as he's trying to escape from her. I think this when he was with the crew, when he was with the entire gang, and again, it just solidifies the fact that now he's become far more centered, and it gets definitely implemented during his final Agni Kai with Azula. Like that becomes a thing. Like now it's like you start to see his entire I guess fighting arc. The way he fights starts from very messy, a little a little erratic, a little all over the place, you know, to semi-focused, a bit more focused, and then finally he mastered that focus that Uncle Iroh tried to teach him. And mind you, him learning from the dragons, which were the original firebenders. And when he went through his life-changing trip with Aang. And then there was another thing that I wanted to point out was that apart from this song being beautiful beyond words, the lyrics like really touched me, because I feel like everybody has had a hard time in their life. We've all been conflicted. Our brain says one thing, our heart says another. So it's really hard, you know. But there's definitely a huge impact on people when they have someone like Uncle Iroh to guide them throughout that thing. It's very difficult to find someone or to have someone treat you the way Uncle Iroh would treat you, unless you're really lucky and you have great parents who really understand you and listen to you. But, you know, if you're in the same situation as Zuko, who has serious parent issues, you know, it's not as easy, and you feel far more out of the loop, like you're floating in limbo and you have no idea where to go. So you're directionless. So that is actually really, really nice. I love that they took it the route of, okay, I've heard a lot of Zuko songs, and Zuko songs are usually about, I feel conflicted, I have to fight my father and this and that, but they never incorporate the how important Uncle Iroh is to Zuko. So I like that Divide Music did this. Thank you so much for doing that, because Uncle Iroh needs the love, y'all. He deserves far more credit than he is given. And, you know, I'm glad that the writers of Avatar did this in such a way, because it was a good mirror of what Azula's relationship was with people and what she grew up with and knowing and experiencing, to what Zuko grew up with and experienced. So it's very nice. I like the way that was done. So thank you, Divide Music, for doing that. Another thing, and finally the last thing I wanted to point out is when I was watching the show for the very first time, it was obvious that Zuko was going to be the antagonist. Obvious. From, like, I think the second or third episode. You knew Fire Nation was the antagonist from the very, very beginning. But then once you get introduced to Zuko, you immediately know he's going to be the main antagonist from the Fire Nation. However, I didn't get really, like, I saw not evil, I saw problematic, but at the same time, he couldn't be completely evil, because he had Aang. He could have caught Aang pretty much in the beginning of the show. Pretty much towards the beginning of the show. But Uncle Iroh got kidnapped, and he chose to go after his uncle over finding Aang, and quote unquote reclaiming his honor, you know, by handing Aang to his father. So he wasn't selfish. He thought about others, and he thought about, you know, his someone who obviously needed him. And so that was really where I started to really, like, see. I didn't see Zuko as a pure villain. Like, it just didn't compute in my head. I'm like, he cares about his uncle. He went after his uncle despite him having the opportunity to get Aang. So that was one of the reasons why I got so attached to Zuko. So that, and, you know, the connection that he has with his uncle and all of these things. So I really, really like that. You know, that's one of the reasons why I love Zuko so much. So I guess I've spoken enough. So I'm going to make this quick. You guys, if you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up. I am trying to figure out what videos I should react to next. So it would be awesome if you guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see. You know, maybe I can react to a song that's been, you know, suggested a bunch of times, like the Esterosa rap. I don't know, but you know, that was really I don't know what exactly you guys want, so that I can take this channel to the right route, you know, and I want to make you guys happy. And another thing is, you know, if you guys want to see more reactions from Divide Music or any stuff like that, or any other nerdcore artist, check out my channel. And if you want to see more stuff in the future, you know, from other nerdcore artists such as Divide Music, and maybe even some, you know, death battle stuff or whatever you guys may like to see, you know, subscribe, ring that bell button so you guys can get notifications all the time or just sometimes. Entirely up to you. Okay? All right, guys. That's all I had to say on the video. And I didn't cry, but that's because I was firmly in my head, like going, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. You know why? Because I don't like crying. I don't. I'm I just don't. I don't know. It's not something like Anyway, so there's that. But you gave me the feels, Divide Music. Thank you very much. You know, wow, that came out super condescending. That I did not mean it that way. Oh, no, thank you very much, Divide Music, for everything, for this song. This was amazing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You guys take care, okay? Bye.